Hey Rockstar, I welcome you on another edition of Saturday Shift. Now, imagine this. You are working in a job where you feel more like a punching bag than a professional. Your boss thinks micromanagement is a love language. Your appraisal look like donation slips, and your bank account is playing hide and seek, with more hiding than seeking. Hi, I am Sanket Agarkar, Ho'oponopono healer, law of attraction coach, founder of Elevated You, and someone who once thought that salary day was a rescue mission. Okay, so today I want to share something close to my heart, how I healed my money trauma from a toxic job. Yes, that one job where even coffee breaks needed approval and asking for a raise was considered a crime against humanity. My goal today is to provide you with a clear understanding of how powerful emotional healing, especially with Ho'oponopono, can completely change your money reality. Because let's be honest, it's not just about the job, it's what the job does to your worth, your confidence, and your wallet. We are here to explore how your painful career experiences can create blocks in your energy field and how those blocks quietly shape your financial life for years, even after you have left the job. Let's dive right into the emotional pothole of toxic work life and how I crawled out of its using Ho'oponopono, a little self love, and a lot of I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you chants at 2 a.m. Okay, the core problem we face is something many of us are too embarrassed to admit. Let's be honest, money trauma caused by toxic work environments. I'm talking about those jobs where your soul starts snoozing by 10 a.m. Your confidence takes a daily beating and your bank account reflects the emotional damage. You know, the kind of job where your salary comes with a free bonus of self doubt and passive aggressive emails. Let me outline the key aspects of this challenge. I was stuck in a job where appreciation was rarer than a unicorn on the Mumbai local train. Every time I tried to ask for a raise or express my worth, I felt like I was asking for a kidney. Not only did I internalize that I was not good enough, I started believing I didn't deserve more. That belief didn't just stay at work, it started affecting how I treated money outside the office. I would hesitate to invest in my life. I would feel guilty while shopping, and I began to associate wealth with stress, criticism, and exhaustion. To understand the current situation, we need to consider this. So many of us have been financially undernourished in toxic jobs, overworked, undervalued, and underpaid, that we unconsciously carry that poverty mindset even after leaving. Even as freelancers, business owners, or job switchers, we continue to think small, ask for less, and fear success. We expect judgment just like we received in our jobs. This issue directly impacts our ability to attract abundance, because if you think you are unworthy, guess what? Money thinks the same. That's the toxic loop we need to break. And it all begins with healing, not hustling harder. Firstly, let's consider the emotional blueprint we carry. Every time you were told you are lucky to even have this job, your brain quietly wrote, I should be grateful for crumbs. Every ignored appraisal, every backhanded compliment, every unfair comparison became your internal script now. That script doesn't vanish just because you left the company. It shows up when you change clients, negotiate salaries, or dream bigger. Secondly, It's crucial to acknowledge that money is not just about numbers, it's deeply emotional. I remember one month I got a rupees 100 bonus. Yes, just 100 rupees. I laughed so hard I nearly swallowed my stapler. But then I cried because I realized that was their value of my extra efforts. Furthermore, we must not overlook how this trauma silently impacts our decision making. We self sabotage, we shrink, we hesitate to invest in courses or mentorships, thinking, am I even worth it? We delay asking for more money, fearing someone will say, who do you think you are? From a financial perspective, this mindset keeps you stuck. Strategically, it means you never ask for what you are truly worth. This leads us to believe that the healing is not just about money, it's about our identity. The key takeaway here is until you shift your inner money blueprint, you will keep repeating the same outer patterns. No matter how many jobs you switch, resumes you update, or LinkedIn post you like, it's an inside job. And for me, that shift began with something surprisingly simple, a Hawaiian prayer called Ho'oponopono. Because healing doesn't always start in HR, it starts in your heart. So, to address this, we need to go beyond surface level affirmations and into deep energetic cleaning. My recommendation is simple. Let's clean the data we have stored about money, worth, and success. The solution lies in Ho'oponopono, four simple phrases that became my lifeline. I began with I take 100% responsibility, not for the abuse, but for carrying its impact. I realized I was the one replaying those voices in my head. The ex boss was long gone, but I had given him a permanent seat in my mind, rent free. Next is I am sorry. I apologize to myself for staying for carrying this too long, for staying too long, for dimming my light, for accepting less. Please forgive me for believing their opinions were facts, for putting my financial dreams on the back burner. And then, thank you for the job that gave me the contrast, for the salary that fueled my lessons, for the moment it finally broke me, because that's when healing began. Finally, I love you to my sacred inner child, to my scared and sacred inner child, to my nervous bank account, and yes, even to that manager who once told me, you are replaceable. Sir, you were right. I replaced you with peace. Here is how we plan to tackle this together. In the Money Blueprint Code webinar, I will walk you through how Ho'oponopono can reset your relationship with money. We will clean the emotional leftovers from toxic jobs, release the guilt of wanting more, and unlock your inner prosperity. This can be achieved by shifting your identity from survivor of toxicity to creator of abundance. My strategy involves three pillars: emotional healing, mindset rewiring, and money manifestation through Ho'oponopono. We have identified a multi-pronged approach that includes clearing guilt, shame, and fear, because money doesn't flow where shame grows, fear stays, and guilt exists. It flows where love lives. Okay. In conclusion, money trauma from toxic jobs is not just real. It's silently shaping shaping how you earn, save, and receive. If you have ever flinched before quoting your fees, hesitated to apply for a better role, or felt like wealth is only for those people, chances are you are still carrying someone else's judgment as your own. So, now let me reiterate the key points that we discussed so far. Toxic workplaces don't just hurt our present, they damage our financial future by feeding our inner critic. But we are not powerless. We have a tool which is simple, sacred, and deeply effective. Ho'oponopono. So, what does this all mean for us? It means healing your money story is not about learning how to save more, budget more, or manifest faster. Although those are very important aspects, but it's about cleaning what's blocking your worth, your fear, your inherited guilt, and yes, the leftover anxiety from that one email that said, "Let's have a quick discussion," which was never quick or painless. The bottom line is, you are not your job title, you are not your last appraisal, and you are definitely not the rupees 100 bonus they threw at you like a biscuit to a stray dog. Ultimately, your goal is to rewrite the script, to replace the trauma-based money story with a uh, truth-based one, one where you feel safe, deserving, and free. I urge you to take action now. Join me in the Money Blueprint Code webinar. It's not just about money, it's about you, the real you, the abundant you. So, together, we can achieve the inner shift that invites outer wealth. And yes, we will even laugh a little along the way. So, thank you for your time, your heart, and your healing journey. I am happy to answer any questions or just be the guy who finally told your inner critic to take a long vacation.